Hey, what's the matter with you? Why are you picking up the phone when I call you, huh? Are you not seeing that I'm calling you? You know we've talked about this before. You're always supposed to have your phone and ringer turned on.
Tom, I'm sorry, but I just can't talk right now. I'm busy, okay? Call back again later.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me? And why can't you answer the phone and you have time to text me? What's up with that? You've been gone since this morning. What are you even getting up to anyways, huh? You've got a lot of explaining to do.
That's right. I've been gone since this morning since I'm visiting Fiona in the hospital. And that's where I am right now. And why am I not going to be taking any of your phone calls right now? So can you please just wait a little bit and then we can talk later?
Whatever. I don't need to wait. If you could text, then I can tell you what I wanted to tell you just like this.
That's fine then. What is it? What did you want to talk to me about that's so urgent?
Well, you know how I had that one glass cup set that I really like, right? I just wanted to know where you put it. Been looking all over the house for it, and I can't find it anywhere at all.
Okay, Tom, if this is all that you wanted to talk to me about, how about I just help you look for it when I get home? The doctor has just called us in to explain what the reports are saying. I just hope that Fiona's fever will settle soon.
I don't want your help finding it later. I want to find it right now, so just tell me where you put it, okay? I need it right this second.
Oh my gosh, I just can't with you sometimes. What glass cups are you talking about? Why would I know it?
I'm talking about the glass cups that my dad gave me as a gift when I started my own business. It came in a set and they look really nice. I have an important client coming over to the house later today and I wanted to have those glasses out so I could show them off a bit.
Oh, those things? Yeah, I threw all those cups out. They're all long gone by now.
Hold on a second, you what? What is the matter with you? Just who said that it was okay if you threw them away? Those were a gift. I really like those glasses. Why would you just go and do that to them?
I know you like them, but you broke them all, didn't you?
What are you talking about? When did I break those glasses? I don't remember doing that.
You really don't remember? You got really mad at me last month and threw your ashtray at me. Don't you remember that I ducked by the ashtray, went flying into our cupboard, and smashed into one of those glasses you liked?
All right. I guess I remember throwing that, but I don't remember breaking anything. Did I really end up smashing all the cups? There's not even a couple left?
That's right. They're all broken now. There isn't a single one left.
Oh crap, this is really bad. I had no idea they were all gone already. Darn it. I really did want to try using them today. And just what were you thinking putting them in a place where they get broken that easily? Don't you know how much those meant to me? Why would you let them get all smashed up like that?
Are you really trying to blame me for why your special cups are gone? You were the one that literally tried to take my head off with an ashtray. I know that's your go-to response when you get frustrated, but it is honestly ridiculous and you need to stop. I mean, I could write a long list about all the things in our house that you've broken when you've gotten mad. Don't you remember when we literally had to install new cupboards in our house because you broke those too?
But all of those are your fault. I only broke those things because you got me so mad that I ended up doing so. If you weren't getting me mad all the time, then I would still have my favorite glasses.
Do you remember why you threw your ashtray at me, Tom? It was because I asked you to keep leaving the freezer door open. Do you really think that that's a reasonable response to someone politely asking you not to leave appliances running?
I don't get why you had to nag me about it, though. Instead of opening your big mouth, you could have just closed it yourself, you know? That's why I'm always in such a bad mood. You always try to nag me and boss me around whenever I make the tiniest mistake.
Sure, let's even say that I am just a little bossy from time to time. Do you really think that means I deserve to have things thrown at me? I really don't see how you can actually see this as anyone else's fault but yours. So please, just stop acting that way. Not only is it dangerous, but it's also just plain expensive.
How dare you tell me to knock it off when you're the one that's always trying to piss me off so much? You know, I'm starting to get a little mad right now, in fact. Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to piss me off again?
You know that I'm not, Tom. I don't try and go out of my way to upset you. But maybe just take a breath and calm down. Besides, the point of the matter is that the glasses you're looking for don't exist anymore, okay? So just use another set for your guest today. I'll prepare some food for you both when I get back home.
Okay, that's fine. But my uncle's gonna be there too. There's a guy coming as a client of my company that he helped me set up with. What am I supposed to say to my uncle if he asks about the glasses?
I really don't think it's all that serious. I mean, do you really think your uncle is going to care? Just tell him that you dropped them and that they all broke. I'm sure if you just apologize and say it was an accident, he won't mind.
You really just don't get it at all, do you? Did you know that it was all my uncle's efforts that has basically saved this family? He was the one who started his huge business, and he was the one kind enough to help me start mine as well. He even helped me secure this client that's coming to visit. And apparently this guy is a really big deal. This is important to the company, so I can't let a single thing go wrong. Do you understand? Not a single tiny little thing is allowed to go wrong, or else everything is going to be ruined.
Well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. The cups simply aren't in the house anymore. They're broken and smashed and all gone now. But I really don't think it's worth getting so upset about. Your uncle is a very magnanimous man, and I doubt he'll mind all that much.
You don't get to decide what is and isn't a big deal. Do you understand me?
But it's just glasses. We have so many other glasses that guests can use at the house. What's wrong with those?
I don't have to even begin to explain to you what's wrong with what you just said. But now that I know we don't have the glasses, you make sure to buy some on the way home. I looked them up and they should be at a home goods store on the mall on the way home, okay? It's a pretty big brand, so they should still have some in stock.
Tom, you really want me to go and buy you glasses to replace your old ones? I'm still at the hospital, you know.
No, you listen here. My uncle and the client are going to be arriving here around 7 tonight, okay? So just do what you have to make it on time. I'll take care of things here, so just don't forget to buy those glasses, okay?
I really think that you're kind of missing the forest for the trees here, Tom. I mean, don't you care at all that our daughter is in the hospital with a fever? I'm really not sure if I should be leaving her alone here in the hospital to go and do some shopping.
Just do as I say and buy those damn glasses for me, got it? Deal with the other thing later. This is what's important now.
How can you say that this is more important than your own daughter's health? She's had a fever for a few days and she seems so weak. She even goes into shaking fits now and then, and you're telling me you'd rather I be out shopping than taking care of our daughter?
Do you not realize who is coming home for dinner tonight? This client is so important, not only to the company, but to me keeping my business. What about that don't you understand? Do you think that I have time to care about the health of my daughter when there is so much more riding on the line right now? Why did she have to go to the hospital today of all days? You really should have been keeping a better eye on her and making sure that she never got sick in the first place.
Tom, we have a baby. Babies get sick. I can't order a baby to take better care of itself. These things happen and we have to be flexible.
I seriously can't with you. But fine, finish at the hospital and then buy some of the glasses on your way home. And then put Fiona in the baby room and make sure no one can even hear her. If my client gets sick because of my sick baby and irresponsible wife, I'll never, ever hear the end of it.
I don't even know what to say to that, Tom. Do you really not care about Fiona or I at all? This is just insulting now. Tom! How many times have I told you not to throw things when you get mad? We have talked about this over and over and over again, and yet you just refuse to listen to me. Not only that, but you really hurt Fiona. Why in the world would you throw the TV remote like that? You're a monster, do you know that?
Well, it's not like I was trying to hit Fiona. I was aiming for you, obviously. You shouldn't have been taking a nap like that.
Are you telling me you didn't even check to see if Fiona was close by? Besides, you just shouldn't be throwing anything at anyone for any reason at all.
Well, I guess that my hand just slipped and that's why my aim was off. Besides, it was only a TV remote. You acting like it was some super serious. And then you had to call an ambulance on top of that. You're even bigger baby than Fiona. Honestly, do you have any idea how embarrassing it is to have an ambulance show up in front of your house?
Tom, you literally hurt your own baby. Do you not care about that at all? Did you know that Fiona is going to need stitches because of you? This isn't just a little bruise or light injury. This is serious. You're just terrible.
But I'm telling you that I wasn't trying to hit the baby at all. Does that matter to anything? Besides, you shouldn't have made me so mad in the first place. You know what happens when I get mad, so why were you trying to get me mad?
What did I even do? I was literally taking a nap in the living room after you said you were going to hop in the shower. And yet you chose to wake me up with violence, ended up hitting our baby instead. And you still haven't even apologized for it. Fiona's shaking probably has less to do with her being sick and more to do with being traumatized by you.
You know what I'm doing, so quit nagging me, woman. I'm the man of the house, and what I say goes. So when I tell you not to piss me off, don't do it! Ugh, can't talk to you. I can feel myself getting worked up already. I'm going to bed now. Don't talk to me anymore.
You're just going to go to bed? You injure your own child and you're not even going to come and see her?
I have things I need to do tomorrow. I don't have time for you. Don't you know we're in peak busy season here at work?
Well, if you're not going to be here for our daughter, then I'm not going to come back home. I honestly can't believe how selfishly you're acting right now. You're not caring at all for your family.
Oh, do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. At least with a nag like you and that little brat out of the house, I might be able to get some shut-eye.
You didn't actually just call your baby that you injured a little brat, did you? You don't even care at all about what you've done, do you? I don't know why I expected anything better from you in the first place, though.
And just what even is there to worry about? It'll all be fine. The only thing I should be worrying about right now is what I'll be working on in the office tomorrow. Don't you know that it's the husband's job to worry about work more than anything?
I don't even know what to say to that, to be honest. In fact, I really don't think I have anything more to say to you at all. But just know that I won't be going back home after this. Not now or ever.
Hey, come on. How long are you going to be playing this game with me, huh? You've been gone long enough. Now it's time for you to come back home. The laundry's already piled ceiling high. The sink is full of dishes, and the whole house is a mess. Don't you realize that you have things to take care of back here?
It's been about a week since you and I last spoke. I was wondering when I was finally going to be hearing from you. But instead of coming to apologize for all the bad that you've done, you're just ordering me back home to clean up after you. Do you even care about how your daughter is doing since you launched the TV remote at her?
Oh boy, here we go again. You really need to give this little sob story of yours a break. I already told you that it was an accident, so just drop it!
But you still realize that you injured someone because of an object that you threw, right? I asked you time and time again to stop with that behavior. But you just refused to even listen to me. And I don't care if it was an accident. The fact is that you hit your own daughter. Do you really think you're not responsible at all for any of this?
Man, you are such a pain in the ass, do you know that? It was just a stupid TV remote. It's not like it was a brick or something.
You really think that makes it any better? How many excuses are you going to make for yourself? You do realize that Fiona had to have 3 stitches because of what you did to her, right?
Why are you always on my back about this, huh? I'm telling you that it's not all my fault. You were the one that pissed me off, remember? You pissed me off. You forced me to act that way, and now you're trying to blame me for your mistakes. That's just shameful.
I don't even know what to say to that right now. You injure your own child and you refuse to take responsibility?
Well, just know that now you've made me mad as well. But more than anything, I'm just disappointed in you. Wait, what? Disappointed? What do you mean? So who do you think you are to be disappointed in me? I'm afraid you're not talking to Jan anymore. But don't worry, she's informed me all about what's happened here. And I had to say that you have failed both as a father and as a husband. What is this? Who are you? Put my wife back on the phone right now! This is between Jan and I, and we don't need someone butting in. This is your Uncle Charlie. And I have to say that I really am just sick of you, Tom. And in light of all this, I'm afraid that I simply can't keep doing business with you and your company. Wait, Uncle Charlie, is that really you? I don't get it. What are you doing with Jan right now? I'm with Jan because she told me that she needed to talk with me about something. And I was certainly suspicious of what she had to tell me. After all, I remember during our meeting you told me not to listen to anything she had to say. But I don't get it. I can't believe that she would suck you into this mess of ours. Oh, trust me, I don't get it either. Your wife is in tears and your baby's at the hospital with a bandage around her poor little head. And yet you're at home and not showing the least bit of concern for your family that you're supposed to be taking care of. No, wait, hold on a second. I think that there's been a big misunderstanding here. I mean, it really is just that my hand slipped, that's it. And whatever Jan is telling you, even if it isn't a lie, is over-exaggerated way beyond what the truth is. So please, you can't let her make me out to be the bad guy. Oh, just shut up. Do you really think I'm gonna buy a word of that? You think those stitches the doctor's putting Fiona are just for show? I've heard all about how you flip out on Jan and will start throwing things at her. So I don't know what this business about your hand slipping is when this is a noted behavior of yours. Not only that, but Jan has told me that she's talked to this about you and asked you to stop repeatedly. Uncle Charlie, please, you have to believe me. This whole thing is just one big mistake. I mean, it was just bad luck for everyone, that's all. You have to know that I would never do anything like this on purpose, right? You know that's not me. This was an accident, that's all. Jan also told me about what happened to those glasses that I bought you when you opened up your business. She told me that you blamed her for them being broken after you were the one who smashed them. I can't believe you put your own wife through so much. You're just horrible, you know that? But it really was an accident. I just wasn't paying attention. But I'm so sorry for breaking those glasses. I didn't mean to. Besides, you have to understand that I wasn't trying to hurt anyone at all. It's just that these things just happen. So then it's no one's fault. Your anger is just a force of nature that your family should expect to live with? You really are just so ridiculous, you know that? And what's more is you're pathetic. You're terrorizing those weaker than you. But now that I've come to call your bluff, you go and pretend like it's no one's fault that all this has happened. But no matter what you say, it doesn't change the fact that you've unleashed horrible abuse on your family. Well, sure, I might have gotten a little violent at times, but saying that I was being abusive is just a little much, don't you think? I mean, I was never trying to abuse anyone. I never even wanted to hurt anyone to begin with, you know? There you go again, trying to make excuses for what you did. But no, I'm not buying it. You used violence to try to control your wife. And you blamed her for all the damage that you caused. And even when you injured your own child, you couldn't take responsibility. Instead, you blamed Jan for provoking you to do what you did. Well, I don't want my business having anything to do with such a horrible man. So consider our contract ended. But if you pull out your business from us, then we're going to go under. We'll fall apart without your support. If that's true, then that's your fault for not finding another client base aside from my own. But think of it this way. You've been riding my coattails for so long. Now you'll finally have the chance to make it on your own. Please don't do this to me. I'll have to start all over. Think of all the work that I've done for the good of both of our companies. Doesn't that mean anything at all to you? You think that your company has any value at all compared to mine? The business I was giving to you could be done by 1,000 other firms, and all for less money and higher quality. I was only supporting you because you're family, but you're not anymore after what I've seen you do to your actual family. So consider this my way of saying that the rest of the family will be hearing about what you've done. As for Jan, she's going to divorce you. You'll be hearing from one of my lawyers about it shortly. Have a nice life. Hey, Jan, are you there? You're not actually staying at my uncle's place right now, are you? Please, I want you to come home. Can you do that for me?
I am at your Uncle Charlie's place, if you must know. He invited me to stay with him so that I wouldn't have to pay any money to go and stay at a hotel. But I already told you that I'm never going back to home. So if that's all you came to ask me to do, then you can go ahead and save your breath right now, Tom.
Well, we can talk about all that later. But is it really true what my uncle said? That you were wanting to get a divorce? He didn't really actually mean that, did he? I mean, I know that I might have acted a little rashly now and then, but surely we can fix this, right? We don't have to go in and get a divorce over something like this, right? After all, it's not like I ever hurt you when I was throwing things, isn't that right?
You're right, Tom. You never hurt me during your tantrums and outbursts of violence. But that doesn't mean that I was living in fear when I was around you. And besides, you might not have hurt me, but you certainly hurt our baby. Not that you've said a single sorry word about that.
Well, I already said that it was an accident, but how is Fiona? Is she okay? Did the doctors have anything more to say about her after the stitches?
No, so now you want to pretend to be a good father to your baby. Yes, she is going to be just fine, or at least that's what the doctor said. I'm off a half a mind to start looking out for a child psychologist for when she's a few years older, though. Who knows how the things she's seen as a baby are going to affect her growing up.
Well, you know that she wasn't the only one to get hurt in all this, right? Uncle Charlie said he was ending all of his contracts with my business, so I've had to start thinking of ways to keep myself afloat.
You are not seriously trying to make yourself out to be the victim here, are you? And your uncle did what he did because he realized that he can't trust you at all. So I don't know why you're bringing this up with me. If you want to talk to your uncle about it, you can go to him for all I care.
Well, of course this involves you too, though. My uncle did what he did because of what you told him. And now he's going around and telling the rest of our relatives about what a horrible husband I've been. You need to go and set the record straight, or else I won't have a reputation in this city at all anymore.
Well, that works fine for me. The more people that know the truth about you, the better. That's what I think anyways. But I don't care at all about your business or your reputation.
You can't be serious about that, Ray. I mean, are you saying that you really don't care at all what happens to me now? After all that we've been through?
That is exactly what I'm saying, Tom. After all the crap that you've put me through, I couldn't care less about what happens to your life. Is this really all you came to talk to me about? You still haven't apologized. You still haven't taken responsibility for what you did to our baby. And you're only asking that I act in a way to benefit you.
Please! I'm gonna be left with nothing. Don't you get that? Can't you just go and talk to my uncle about this? You're the only person I can go to that can fix all this. If you don't, then my entire life is gonna be ruined!
And if that's what happens, then you only have yourself to blame. After all, your uncle did what he did because he heard of how you treated me. I never told him anything wrong about the way that you acted at home when you would get mad. I only gave him the truth. If you want to go out and try to convince people that you acted the way you did because I upset you, then feel free. But I don't think that any responsible adult would sympathize with what you did.
But I'll be ruined. I'll never be able to come back to this. I don't know what I'll do with the rest of my life if I have to start all over. I won't have a business, or a wife, or a kid, or anything.
And when you finally hit rock bottom, and you look around and realize that you've been left with nothing and no one to support you, maybe then you'll finally realize the error of your ways. But when that day finally comes, if it ever comes at all, I don't want to be there to witness it. I hope that you change, Tom, but not for my sake, and not for Fiona's sake. I don't even mean for your sake, but just for the sake of anyone else who's going to have the displeasure of having to interact with you for any reason. Now, goodbye. After that, Charlie followed through on his promise to cut off his business ties with Tom. Then he helped me pick out a good divorce lawyer who was able to make a strong case against Tom right away. Tom was forced to take out loans to try and keep his business afloat, but it was only prolonging the inevitable. After he was ordered to pay out a fee for the abusive behavior in order to pay child support, Tom finally gave up and declared bankruptcy. With his reputation completely ruined and no chance of any other business in the industry hiring him, Tom's job hunt went worse than expected. Now I hear that he lives in a tiny little apartment, working multiple jobs just to try and make ends meet. As for Fiona and I, we took Tom's money and moved to be closer to my parents. They were so happy to get to be closer to us, and have been so helpful as I adjust to being a single mother. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Tammy, are you there? I was just curious if you were done at the hospital yet. If you've gotten whatever medicine you've gone to get from them, hurry up and come back home. There's still plenty of cleaning to be done here, so get back here now. I doubt that you even had anything wrong with you to begin with, you big baby.
Hello, Lucy. I am actually done at the hospital. Thanks for asking. It appears that I am, in fact, pregnant.
Wait, what? You mean it? You mean that you really are pregnant?
Yes, that's what the doctor told me anyways. I was told that I'm about 8 weeks pregnant.
Oh, really? Well, I couldn't tell at all. But congratulations on that, I suppose.
Thank you for the exciting response about it. I told Ben just now and he was over the moon about it. He said that he was going to buy a cake on the way home to celebrate the big news, actually.
Well, that seems just a little bit early to celebrate, if you ask me. I mean, we don't even know if you're going to be able to carry it to term.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. But it doesn't change the fact that I think this is something to be happy about. But don't worry, I promise not to let my guard down until I'm further along and we're more sure.
Well, anyways, being pregnant doesn't mean that you're sick, so hurry up and get home and get back to work right now.
Yes, of course. I promise that I'll keep trying to work as hard as I can. Of course, I might not be able to do as much as I used to. In fact, I might even need some help.
What in the world are you talking about? Are you really saying that you're going to need help cleaning the house because you're pregnant? Honestly, what is wrong with your generation? Back in my day, pregnant women didn't use their pregnancy as an excuse to get out of their duties. Besides, young people these days get used to so many appliances to help them. It's hardly even work for you at this point.
Well, yes, I agree that we have much more technology now, but I still feel the physical effects of the pregnancy. I don't know, I just think that there might have to be some days that I need rest.
You don't know anything at all. Being lazy is one of the worst things that you can do for the baby. You need to keep yourself moving, and it'll help your baby too. And I don't want to hear any excuses about morning sickness or anything like that. The point is that you're not sick, you're just pregnant. Besides, if you're going to be a mom soon, then that means you'll still have to work on your housekeeping skills. It's obvious to me that you're not ready for this.
Yes, of course. Please don't worry about it. I promise to take care of everything to the best of my ability.
Well, I'm just saying that you still have a long way to go if you want to be ready to raise a child.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry to have caused any trouble over this.
Oh, I bet that you really are sorry. But honestly, it's just sad what women your age get away with these days. You want the whole world on a silver platter.
I'm sorry that that's what you've seen from my people in my generation.
You really are useless, daughter-in-law, you know that? I don't know what my son was thinking marrying a girl from a poor family like yours. At this point, he might as well have married the maid. At least she would be more use than you. Don't you know how rich the family you're marrying into is?
Well, since I have some time before I'm going to have this baby, I am going to do my best to learn as much as I can.
That really is the least that you can do. You have no idea how embarrassing it is to having to introduce you as my daughter-in-law to people.
I understand. I'm sorry for any trouble I've caused you. I should be home soon. I promise to start cleaning once I'm back.
Good. That's more like it. And once you've finished cleaning up around the house, you can start to cook dinner too. And if you screw up at all, I will be sure to let you know right away. But just do exactly as I say, and you should be fine. Tammy, do you have a moment? I just wanted to talk to you about moving out.
I'm sorry, you want to talk about me moving out? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Move out from what?
The house, of course. I want you to pack your bags and go. And I want you to divorce my son and never ever come back.
Oh, I see. I was afraid that you were going to say that. Well, I have no intention of breaking up with Ben. And I know for a fact that Ben doesn't want to leave me either.
I don't care at all what you think or what Ben thinks about you. The fact of the matter is that I'm not going to let you give birth to my grandchild.
I really don't know what you want me to say about that. I mean, I'm already pregnant, so...
Oh, you can go ahead and have the kid. I don't care about that. But you are not going to be raising it as a part of my family. I never ever want to hear even a word about this child.
Lucy, what are you saying? You can't be serious about this, right?
Oh, I am. I am dead serious about this. In fact, I'm actually having lunch with one of your friends right now. We're talking about how lovely it would be if she was married to Ben instead of you. If you know of anyone else who might want to marry Ben, please let me know. But anyways, this girl I'm with now was at one of my husband's office parties and was just head over heels when it came to Ben.
And so that's why I should divorce Ben, just like you're saying?
Of course. Don't you dare try and question my logic. I don't want a woman who was raised only by her mother polluting my bloodline. Unlike you, I've been raised with all the niceties of being a good homemaker. Baking, cooking, cleaning, I learned it all. I even used to work as a piano teacher because I was so skilled at playing it. And as far as I know, this young lady I'm talking to has all of these skills too.
Okay, well, your son and I love each other. Doesn't that matter at all? Either way, we're not going to be getting a divorce, especially now that I'm pregnant.
And just why do you think that has any bearing on anything? Is it money? Is that what you want? I'll be more than happy to pay you off if you go and never ever come back. Don't worry about that.
It's not about the money, Lucy. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that you are not going to be a member of my family. You and my son have already been married for 6 months living here, and it's just been horrible. I mean, you still haven't learned how to be a homemaker at all. I just know that this young lady I'm here with now will be the perfect wife for my son. She's far above anywhere you could dream of reaching.
Well, you're more than entitled to your opinion, but that isn't going to change the fact that Ben and I aren't splitting up. Ben feels the same way. We both understand how you feel about this, but we've made up our minds.
Oh, I'm afraid that just won't do, my dear. You are going to move out and that is that. Besides, I know that Ben is on my side in this. You seem to be mistaken.
I don't get it. Why didn't you say anything about these reservations you have now when we got married in the first place?
I was just so excited that my son was finally getting married that I didn't bother looking into who exactly he was marrying. So I thought that Ben must have made a good choice for himself and chose to keep my thoughts to myself. But 6 months later, I can see now that I was dead wrong. And now I see that you're nothing but an ill-mannered little girl.
Well, fine. If you want me to leave, then that's what I'll do. But Ben is going to be leaving with me.
I am telling you that this is not how this is going to work, understand me? Honestly, where do you get off talking to me like that? You have got some nerve. But fine, I suppose we'll see who is really right about this in the end. And then you'll know just how little you mean to Ben.
Lucy, please, what is the matter with you? Can't you at least let me put some more clothes on?
I'm afraid that is not going to do. But don't worry, I'll pack up all your things and send them to your parents' house. And never, ever come back here again, or else I'll call the police on you.
Lucy, what month do you think it is right now? I mean, have you even looked outside? It's snowing. My body is going to freeze if you keep me out here in these soaking wet clothes. I don't even have my wallet. Can't you at least let me put on some decent clothes? Think of my baby. You know this can't be good for it.
I already told you that it's not going to happen. And good, I hope it is bad for the baby. That's why I dumped water in you and kicked you out of the house in the first place.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? You're not serious about that, are you?
Of course I am. I'm going to save my son from having to father that horrible whelp you're carrying inside of you. And that is going to save me a lot of trouble in the future. I can already tell.
I don't believe it. I literally can't believe what I'm reading right now. Don't you realize what you're saying?
Oh, I know quite well what I'm saying, thank you. But it's fine. I'll be forgiven for this. After all, I had a sign to do this. Ben is away on a business trip, so there's nothing keeping me from doing this. Now the rest is just up to you. But I know that you don't have any friends around here anyways, so good luck finding anyone who will help you. And good riddance, you good-for-nothing woman.
Okay, fine then. I'll stop asking for your help since you're clearly not interested.
That's right. Now go away. I can't have some sopping wet woman banging on my door all night. It'll worry the neighbors. Leave and never ever come back. Do you understand me?
Hey! Hey, Lucy! Do you have any idea where Tammy is? Did she go back to stay with her parents or something?
Oh, hello, dear. I'm really not sure about her. Honestly, she never tells me anything, so most times I just forget all about her. But I'm sure she's just out. Maybe she's at a cafe with a friend or something like that. Speaking of, I'm about to go meet up with a friend too, so let's talk later.
Hold it right there. You are going to come back to the house and apologize right now.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? What do I have to apologize for? Who am I even apologizing to?
You really have no idea what you've done, do you? Now that you've gone and thrown Tammy out, we're going to be ruined!
Ricky, what in the world are you talking about? How is throwing a useless woman like Tammy out of our house going to ruin us? You're not making any sense at all. Are you okay? Did you catch a cold in the snow or something like that?
I'm just fine, thank you! The only person who should be checked into a hospital is you! What were you thinking?
I really have no idea at all what you're talking about.
It's too late. Tammy already told me all about what you put her through. Honestly, why would you do something like that? Thanks to you, we're having the president of Wells Truck Go, one of the largest clients, coming over to the house right now.
Wells Trucko? But that's a huge company. Why in the world would their president be coming to our house?
Because the daughter of said president is none other than Tammy. But they stopped talking because Tammy ran away to be with Ben. But of course, someone like Sam Trucko isn't going to just let his daughter run off unsupervised.
But, hold on a second. Is this some kind of joke? Are you pranking me right now?
I wish it was a joke! The only thing that's a joke is how you acted. Did you know that her dad was the one that picked up Tammy shivering on the side of the street? He said he's going to pull all of his contracts his company has with us. Don't you realize what you've done to us? How many times did I tell you to lay off Tammy? Why wouldn't you listen to me?
I'm sorry. I really am so sorry. I had no idea who Tammy was or who her family was, honest.
That much is obvious. But don't apologize to me, apologize to Tammy. And I mean right now. Get back here right now and beg for forgiveness. Lucy, are you there? We have to talk about the meeting.
Oh, is it over already? What happened? Did Sam say he wasn't going to restore our contracts? What's going on?
Well, thanks to Tammy, we're going to be okay. She convinced her father not to punish me for your mistake.
Oh, I see. Well, that is a relief to hear at least. Then I suppose that you'll be on your way back soon? I wasn't able to get your credit card off of you, but I wanted to get a little bit of shopping done while the sun is still out. You have no idea how stressed I've been. And I'm sick and tired of living in a hotel like this. When can I go back?
What are you talking about? Don't you realize you almost bankrupted my whole company? The only client we work with is Wells Truck Go because of how many orders they put in with us. You think you're stressed? What about me?
Well, I already said that I'm sorry. I don't really know what else you expect to hear from me. Besides, like I said, I had no idea who Tammy's father was. And now we're going to be having the grandchild of the president of Wells Truck Go. Isn't that wonderful? We're never going to have to worry about this again.
You've always been like this, you know? Always looking down on those around you. But you really took things too far this time. I mean, this is the woman that our son wants to marry, and you could have killed her.
But that isn't even what I was trying to do. You know that I would never want to take things that far. How is Ben, by the way? You really need to have a chat with him and tell him to fix his attitude, because he's still just refusing to talk to me after this.
He isn't doing good. He wants nothing to do with you. And in fact, neither do I. I'd like to get a divorce.
Wait, what? You can't really be serious about this, right?
Of course I'm serious. Tammy convinced her dad not to pull out our contracts. But that doesn't mean that I've forgiven you.
So then you're really going to get a divorce? Just over some woman?
Some woman? There is no way that you still don't realize how wrong you are when you say that, right?
But then, what's going to happen? I don't understand.
Well, first of all, Tammy's going to sue you for what you did to her. Then I'm going to talk to my lawyer about splitting up our estate. So anyways, go ahead and keep this Sunday free, because we're going to finalize this thing then.
Wait just a second. You can't do this to me. Think of all the time that we spent together. You can't just cast me aside like this.
We did have some good times, and I'm so grateful that you were able to give me Ben. But you're reckless, irresponsible, rude, hurtful, and you almost killed our grandchild. You're nothing but trouble, and one of these days, you're going to get someone seriously hurt with your behavior. But I'm not going to be around to be there for you when that does happen. I can't be responsible for your actions anymore.
But even so, I mean, please, I won't have anywhere to go if you leave me. What am I going to do?
I really don't care what you do. But don't worry, you're not going to be left with nothing when this is all done.
But I won't even have a home. Where am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to live?
Oh, just give it a rest already. I can't believe you're whining like this. You haven't reflected once on what could have happened to Tammy. You only care about yourself, and you're only demonstrating that now. Divorcing you is the only option I have left.
Please don't say that, Ricky. You know we can work through this. I know that I can be a handful from time to time, but you don't have to end things like this.
Nothing you say is going to change how I feel about this, Lucy. I've put a lot of thought into this, and I've made my decision. Please, just don't try and stop this. This is going to happen, so just accept it. And never, ever come back here again, okay?
Ricky, please. I'm so sorry about all of this. I never meant to hurt anyone at all.
I'll see you Sunday for the divorce talk. And Tammy's gonna be there too, by the way. The last time she came over, you pretended to be asleep all day so you wouldn't have to see her. But you are going to apologize to her. Do you understand me?
Wait, so you're really going to bring Tammy to our divorce proceedings?
Well, Lucy, what's it been? A month since we last spoke?
Wait, what? Who is this now? Wait a second, is this Tammy? How are you? Are you okay? How is your little baby?
Oh, the baby is just fine, not thanks to you. I was just so lucky that my father happened to be in the area. Although I did catch a really nasty cold thanks to you.
I really am so sorry about this whole thing. But you already know that, dear, don't you?
Just save it. I'm not going to be swayed by anything you say. You are nothing to me, do you understand that? But I hope you have a good life with no problems that ever drive you back here to bother us ever again.
Tammy, I've never seen this side of you. You were normally so soft-spoken and sweet.
Well, that was before you tried to kill my baby and I by freezing us to death.
Please, dear, show me some mercy. Surely you and I have had good times together as well, right? You don't really want to do this to me.
You know, I used to respect you. I thought you were so prim and proper and everything a good wife should be. But now I see that you're nothing more than a pampered old hag who has no idea how to take care of herself. I have no respect for you. And neither does your soon-to-be ex-husband or your son.
Tammy, please, you have to know that I'm so sorry about all of this that's happened between us. I really had no idea who your father was.
And just what does my dad have to do with any of this? Do you really think that it's okay to do what you did to me to anyone, regardless of who they are? You dumped water on me and then shoved me out in the freezing cold with nothing but pants and a t-shirt on. Do you really not realize the severity of what could have happened to me?
I do. Of course I do. I've thought about all the mean things that I've done and said to you, and you have to know that I never do or say any of those awful things ever again, okay? By the way, where are you now? Ricky kicked me out of the house a few days ago, and I've been in a hotel ever since. But please tell me, so I can go and apologize to you in person.
You are never, ever going to know where I am. After what you did to me, I never want to see you again. Hearing an apology from you would only piss me off, I think.
But I'm still your mother-in-law. I mean, Ben is my son. You're not going to forget to take care of your dear mother-in-law just because you're upset at me, right? And what about your baby? Aren't you going to let me meet my first grandchild?
You aren't going to come anywhere near my baby. You're lucky enough to be getting money from your divorce with Ricky. But as far as Ben and I are concerned, you're dead to us. I'll see you this Sunday, but after that, I never want to see you again. In the end, the divorce process for Lucy and Ricky took a whole year before it was over, because Lucy's lawyer threw every roadblock imaginable in the way. Lucy knew she was going to be getting money from the divorce, but asked for me since she had come to expect a certain standard of living. After hearing the details of the case, however, the judge said that in light of the heinous acts Lucy took against me, that she was lucky not to spend any time in jail, and that she deserved a low quality of life. With only her share of Ricky's assets, she quickly ran through all her money, unfamiliar with how to live within her means. When that happened, she tried reaching out first to Ricky for help, and then to Ben and I. I'm sure she was saddened to find out that we had all blocked her on everything, and even gotten new phone numbers. I wasn't kidding when I said that Lucy would be dead to us. As for Ben and I, we finally feel like we're starting the married life that we've always wanted. I no longer feel so much pressure to be a perfect housewife, and Ben told me he never wanted that for me in the first place. Now, Ben, our son, and I are all living happily together. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. Serena, did I leave my makeup bag over at your place? I know I was just there yesterday, but I seem to have forgotten where I put it.
Hello, Callie. You're looking for your makeup bag? I just got finished cleaning the house and didn't see it when I was going about the place. If you think you left it in my bathroom, it's not there because I just got done cleaning that place the most.
What? Seriously? Then I must have dropped it somewhere on my way home last night.
You were pretty drunk last night, so that's probably the case here. Didn't you take a taxi? Perhaps you left it in the taxi by mistake.
Ah, the taxi. Well, I'm still pretty hungover still, so I'm not in the mood to call them about it. Hey, since you were the one that called the taxi for me, do you mind giving the taxi company a call about the makeup bag? I want you to see if they found anything.
I can do that, I suppose. But were you able to get a receipt from the taxi driver last night?
Why would I take that from him? It's not like I can get a refund or anything for the ride.
I see. It's not about getting you a refund, it's just that on the receipt is the ID for the taxi you rode in is all. Anyway, what kind of makeup bag is it?
It's all black and is round. It's in the shape of a circle.
Anything else? Like what kind of zipper and what was in it?
I don't remember anything else about it. Oh, my head is aching so much. By the way, the woman that came over with me to eat and drink at your place said your cooking was great. She wants you to cook for her again sometime.
Is that right? Well, my belly is only getting bigger now, so it's becoming a bit troublesome for me to cook as time goes on. I don't mind cooking for you and your friends, but maybe right now isn't the best time for that. Next time you want to bring someone over, please ask first before just showing up. If I'm feeling good, I can make something up for you all to eat, and if I'm not too good, you might have to go somewhere else.
There are plenty of people with guts the same size as yours that are able to cook and all that still. Aren't you being a little pessimistic?
Well, everyone feels different being pregnant. So I happen to be feeling pretty lethargic and sick right now.
Oh, and when it comes to your husband, he's on a bit of a long-term business trip, right? I thought you had plenty of time on your hands with him not around, and that's why I brought my friend over. It's sounding like you don't want to spend time with me. I'm shocked right now.
Wait, that's not at all what I meant there. It's just that by coming over to my house right now unannounced, I'm not able to get all the preparations managed. And certain days and at certain times, I'm not feeling too well at all.
Come on now. You don't have to prepare anything for us. The way things were for us last night was perfect.
I'm sorry, but recently things have been a bit rough for me while carrying the baby. So next time, please let me know in advance when you plan on coming over. I'm sorry, but that's the way I want things to be.
I made sure to treat you for not asking before coming over, didn't I? I brought you a gift and everything so that you'd be happy.
And I'm thankful for the cookies you got me that were half empty, but this isn't about that. Also, it seems that by bringing over your friend like that, you're stressing them out a little as well.
And that's all because of you, Serena. You're not having any fun while they're over, and that makes them feel like they shouldn't be there or something. And because of that, you make it look like I'm a bad person for bringing them over to your house. Next time, you better make sure you put on a smile and are more talkative when I bring people over. No more of that pouty face.
I happen to be pretty sleepy and tired at the time, so sorry for that. But being pregnant at the moment, it kind of makes sense that I'm not looking so well right now. So maybe, for the time being, can you just take your friends somewhere else to hang out?
What? Just a second ago, you said as long as I let you know first, I could bring myself and some friends over still. Now you don't want us coming at all? Why is there so much inconsistency here?
I'm sorry.
Well, whatever, Serena. For the time being, just look for my makeup bag. And make sure to check out in front of your house as well for it. And if you can't find it there and get nothing from the taxi company, call the police about it, okay?
Understood. But I'm not sure the police will be able to do much.
Once you figured out what's happened to my bag, let me know. If you're not able to find it for me, then I'm going to have you pay me back for losing it, all right? Hey, Serena? You told my brother about what's been going on? This morning he was furious with me saying that I need to be leaving you alone and all this other crap.
Well, I'm close to having my baby here, which means that right now I'm not able to take care of you or any of your friends anymore. So I had to tell my husband about what was going on in order to have him say something to you about this. I understand that you just want to use my place as a hangout space for you and your friends, but I've really not been feeling well lately, so it has to stop.
You went and sold your own sister-in-law out, right? I never thought my own family would stab me in the back like that.
I'm sorry? But you have been coming over with your friends too often lately, and since you all have been quite noisy while here, you've begun disturbing the neighbors. Do you know how many times now I've had to say sorry to them over it? And even they ask me why my place is so noisy for someone who's in the later stages of their pregnancy. Just understand that right now is not a good time for you all to be coming over here.
You should just ignore all those neighbors. You're the one that paid to live there, so you should be free to make as much noise as you'd like.
That's not how it works, though, when your house is this close to everyone else's. And honestly, this isn't about just that alone. The real problem I've been noticing is you taking money from my house. I was putting some cash into the drawer next to my bed for when it came time to pay for the electricity and such. But recently, all of that cash has gone missing. It started to go missing once you started coming over here, actually.
What? That's probably one of my friends taking that money from you. Why are you suspecting me for that?
Every time you come over to this house, you bring a different friend, right? The only person that shows up here regularly is you. And if that's not enough to get you to confess, I have you on camera going through the drawer and taking my money. There's a camera in the room for my dog that was also able to catch you on it.
Huh? You have a camera in your room? Well then, I'll confess. I took the money to pay for my makeup bag that you never ended up finding. You were never able to find it, right? So that's the money I'm owed for it.
Why am I the one that has to pay for your makeup bag?
Because there's a chance you were the one that took it from me. In that bag, there's all kinds of high-end cosmetics as well.
I would never take your things from you without asking first, and I happen to go with natural skin anyway, so I never use makeup.
Well, you happen to be pregnant now, so you have a lot of stress, right? I'm sure you're all jealous about me being able to live freely right now.
I don't understand how that relates to me taking your bag. And I haven't taken your bag, so please stop trying. I'm sure you already heard this from my husband, but we don't want you coming over to our house anymore. And even if you try coming again, the lock on the door won't be opened for you, so you'll have no way of getting in.
Oh, do you really think it's a good idea to do something like that?
What are you getting at?
I can break that lock easily. Or would you rather me just start making a scene right in front of the door to embarrass you?
Would you stop it already?
It really sucks that your husband is away on a business trip right now. No matter what you go and tell him, I can do whatever I want to you. Also, the reason I've been coming to your house all the time is because the food you cook is great. It's kind of rude for you not to let me inside when I'm complimenting your cooking.
I am very happy that you like my cooking, but think of the time and place right now. At this time, I have bigger things going on that are stopping me from cooking all the time for you. Please, just let me have my time to myself until I've given birth to the baby.
Being pregnant doesn't even mean you're sick or anything. All I'm asking is that you cook for me. Is that really too hard for you to do? I happen to have 3 friends with kids of their own, and when they were pregnant, they were still going around doing the cooking and cleaning.
Then would you go and ask those friends of yours what they think about you coming to me all the time to have me cook for you?
Huh? Why should I do that?
Most people don't go over to someone's house while they're pregnant and ask them to host a little drinking party for them.
Stop trying to make me believe what you think is normal. I've been so kind to you because you're my little brother's wife, but now you've gone and pissed me off. Serena, I'm never going to forgive you for this. Serena, go out and get some beer and wine, please. Also, get some snacks that will pair well with them.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about today's little drinking party. I'm going to be bringing over some more of my friends tonight. And just like always, make some of the best meals you can.
There's no reason to be cooking for you. This is the last month of the pregnancy.
Oh, would you stop trying to use getting sick from being pregnant as an excuse already? I've already told all my friends that we're coming. And if you happen to not unlock the door for us, then we're going to start making a scene right out in front of your door. You understand that, right?
Well, my daughter-in-law is in the hospital right now. Callie, you stop it with all that BS right now.
Ooh, now you're really starting to make yourself look bad. Don't you think it's time you stop talking back to me? Also, who said that you could just talk to me like that in the first place? Have you started to become hysterical from carrying that baby?
I am your mother. Serena has not been doing well and has had to be admitted to the hospital.
What? Mom? Why?
Since her husband happens to be away, she asked me to come and help her. I was told by her that she had collapsed and was on the floor.
She collapsed? Why? How? She's not supposed to have her baby quite yet, right?
And that's why I told you she's not feeling well. It looks like a lot of it has to do with her being stressed out right now. And after listening to her tell me why she's been so stressed, I learned that you've been bringing friends over to her place and causing trouble for her. I am shocked. Are you a frickin' idiot? Why would you want to throw a party at a pregnant woman's house? What the hell are you thinking?
There haven't been any parties here. We just go over to have dinner is all.
You guys have been causing so much noise there that the neighbors keep complaining, right? And since that was due to you all drinking so much, that looks like a party to me. Are you frickin' mental? Making a pregnant woman like her cook for you guys all the time? You are in your 30s right now. What the hell are you doing with your life right now?
Well, I've never been pregnant before.
Shut the hell up, you child. There are plenty of people who have never been pregnant before and understand just how hard it is. Look at men, for example. They can't ever get pregnant, yet they still seem to understand. So why is someone of the same sex as you having such a hard time getting that idea into your head? This isn't about you not having been pregnant before. This is about you being a proper human being or not.
But pregnant women can still do chores.
Callie, when you're on your period, you're in a lot of pain, right? Remember how you always cried because nobody around you understood how much it hurt?
Well, that's because depending on the person, being on their period can feel differently. And mine happen to hurt a lot more than people understand. Mine are so bad sometimes that it's like I'm sick or something.
And that's the same thing with pregnancy. There are people who don't feel as sick while pregnant and those that do. There are people that feel more lethargic and those that don't. There are even people that feel so bad from being pregnant that they will want to vomit. I am disappointed in you right now. Why the hell do you think it's okay to whine all the time about how hard being on your period is for you, but then you don't give a crap when someone else is saying pregnancy is hard for them? At this point, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. That's how pissed off I am.
Just hold on, Mom. My little brother's out of town right now, so that made me think that Serena has been feeling lonely. That's why I've been going over there.
Did she ever ask for you to go over to her house?
She never asked, but...
She told you to stay away for the time being, didn't she? You've just been forcing your way into her house this whole time. Last month you were told that if you didn't start to pay your rent, you'd be kicked out, right? So to make up for not having any money to go out and drink, you began using Serena and her house to have fun.
I'm sorry.
You're my daughter, and that's why I never managed to get myself to kick you out of my house. But learning now that you've been troubling your sister-in-law so much this month, things have changed. I want you out of the house before the end of this month.
Huh? Why?
You know the reason why. All you've been doing is screwing around and haven't even been trying to find yourself a job. I have asked you many times about what you're up to, and each time you tell me you're trying to turn things around. But every time you end up choosing the road of playing and drinking instead of becoming a responsible adult. I am done trying to take care of you.
But if you kick me out of the house, where will I live?
You find the answer to that yourself. How old do you think you are right now? You have been told over and over and over again to be responsible for yourself now, right?
Mom, I'm sorry. I won't go over to Serena's house anymore.
You're not supposed to be apologizing to me.
I'll apologize to her as well, alright?
Well, even if you do go and apologize to her, your father and I will no longer be taking care of you. We don't need a daughter in our house who thinks it's okay to bully a pregnant woman. I want you to learn a very good lesson from all of this.
Serena, I heard something about this from my mom already, but were you in the hospital? I want to apologize for what I've done to you. Is it all right for me to come to your house right now?
Don't come here.
Then I'll apologize over text. I'm sorry for going to your house so many times without telling you first, but it wasn't intended to distress you or anything. I didn't really understand what it was like to be pregnant then. I will be more careful from now on. So would you please forgive me?
I'm not forgiving you.
What? Why? I'm apologizing to you right now, right?
Please don't feel that just because you're apologizing, everything you've done will be forgiven.
Then once I start getting paid by my part-time job, I'll buy you something. And starting soon, Christmas-themed things will start coming out. Do you want something like that?
Are you done talking yet? Can't you see that I don't want to talk to you anymore?
Please don't say something like that. I'm your husband's older sister after all.
And it's because of that reason I've been so considerate of you all this time. I was really hoping that you and I would become close friends. But because you never thought about how I felt or about the situation I was in, I don't want to be around you anymore.
Serena, I'm sorry. I'm asking you to please forgive me. If you don't, I'm really going to get kicked out of my parents' house.
From what your mom told me, they're kicking you out regardless of me forgiving you or not.
I know that, but if you became my friend, then maybe they'd take that back, right? They might like me and continue staying at their house, right? Then you and I could slowly work toward becoming close again. I don't have any hard feelings against you for telling on me.
You don't seem to understand the whole picture yet, do you? Your whole family is cutting ties to you, or should I say, disowning you. So there's no more chance of you becoming close with any of us. If you want for your mom to forgive you, then perhaps you should be talking to her instead of me.
And it's because I can't do that with her that I've come to you. Why can't you understand that?
You really are a selfish little jerk, aren't you? Everything always has to be about you. I mean, you would force yourself into my home all the time and force me to cook for you like I was a slave. And anytime I had something to say, you wouldn't listen to me. And all while I'm carrying a baby and have been in pain. I know the reason why I had to go to the hospital. That was all because of you.
Don't get so mad at me. I've learned a lot already.
If that was the case, then you wouldn't be telling me to forgive you right now.
Serena, I won't go to your house anymore. And I won't ask you to do anything impossible for me anymore either. I'll even give you back that money I took. So please, give me one more chance to make things right. I've even been thinking about finding myself a real job soon. I realize I can't keep fooling around anymore.
Well, it's too late for that realization now. I think for a long time now, you've been given plenty of chances to make things right for yourself.
Ugh, I'm sorry. If I'm forced out of the house, I'll have nowhere to go. I'll become homeless. And a lot of my friends are even upset with me now for bringing them to your house. They've all been fighting me on it. I don't have anyone to ask for help anymore.
Well, you have half a month left. Find yourself whatever job you can right now, and best of luck to you. If you actually give some effort, I'm sure you can make something work.
I can't just work any type of job, though. I'll only stay for a little bit, so can you please let me stay at your house? I'll make sure to give you something in return for it. Please, forgive me.
If you'll be able to give me something in return for that, then I ask you instead focus on getting a job and finding a place to live. I'm sure you're just lying about giving me something in return anyway, because that wouldn't benefit you. Nothing's going to change with you, and I know it. And all of those empty apologies you've been giving me prove that. When the end of the month came around, both of Callie's parents forced her out of their house for good. It took a little bit of effort on their end, but after getting all her things packed into garbage bags while she was sleeping, they were able to toss them out into the front yard before they told her to leave. This really left her in a pretty helpless position, and so after screaming and crying like a baby on the floor of her house, her dad was able to pick her up and put her outside. She was in tears and freaking out like an animal stuck in a trap. But soon after that, she ran off and was never heard from again. A little while later, some of her friends that she brought over to my house came to say they were sorry for having me cook for them. I told them that it's all right and that I'm not upset with any of them over it, considering that most of them didn't want to be there, forcing me to cook and everything for them, and made that clear to me by always telling Callie they wanted to go somewhere else. I've also been told by a lot of her friends that she will ask around looking for someone to let her stay at their house. but not a single one of them replies to her. There was one guy that did reply to her, but he only replied to tell her no. However, this led to her freaking out again and sending him these mass texts about how he should be worried about her and all that. All he told me is that after her little outburst there, he decided to block her and move on, which sounds like a great choice to me. I don't really care what's happened to her, but it seems her parents were a little worried about where she ended up, and so they asked the police. But the police had no answers for them and said she's most likely making things work out somewhere in the city. Once her parents heard that, they decided that was probably the case and never worried about their daughter again. Now they've both been putting all their energy into caring for me, as they still feel bad for what their daughter had done to me, which forced me to go to the hospital. A little while after they started to help me, I was able to give birth to a little girl, and the family grew just a little bit more. I was a little worried about how things would turn out for my daughter, as me being as stressed as I was while carrying her could have caused some damage. But when I was told she was completely healthy by the doctor, I was finally able to let a sigh out in relief. This isn't anything I've brought up with my family, but I want to become a stronger woman now, especially since I have a daughter to care for. I understand that I can be a bit of a pushover at times, but I want to fix that with the help of my husband, and over time, I hope to be one strong mother to my daughter that'll help her grow into a strong woman herself. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.